what is until Pope Francis changes his mind, and I've asked everyone to pray a rosary for Father Pavone, and I say it again, pray another rosary for Father Pavone. We need at least 50,000 rosaries for this situation. So until Francis changes or he goes to his reward and we have a new pope, what are you doing?
Well, first of all, I'm continuing full force with my team the work of Priests for Life, which does not involve or require priestly function. And that's most of the work. The broadcasting, the teaching, the publishing, the encouraging of the clergy, how to preach about abortion, the distribution of our material, the speaking at pro-life gatherings, when I go and give a talk at a pro-life conference, that's not a priestly function, right? That doesn't require priestly faculties, et cetera, et cetera. So I would say, 95% of our work is unaffected by this, and our team is undeterred in that as well. And that's where, again, we appeal to the people, let's just keep doing this work together. As far as the other 5% is like, can I say mass? Can I do any kind of other kind of priestly thing? I'm waiting for guidance because I've gotten nothing. I have gotten nothing. This phone, pro-life leaders from across the world have been calling me. Has the papal nuncio called me? No. Has the Vatican called me? No. They're not giving me any guidance whatsoever. And I wouldn't be surprised, Taylor, if I never hear from them again, except when they send me the decree of excommunication, because I'm sure that that's what they want to do next. They're going to say, oh,
really?
You're still calling yourself father. Oh, I'm sure that's what. This whole thing. In fact, I was telling people 10 years ago how this was going to come down. I said, I'm going to find out through the media that they've dismissed me from the priesthood. I said those exact words to my colleagues, my canonical team. I have a canonical team here in the U.S. I have one over in Rome. They've been working this through, and I saw the direction this was going. Let me try to help people understand this. My experience of this, it's a one-sided narrative. Starting with Cardinal Egan calling me back into parish work. You have to be obedient. Okay, Your Eminence, may I please have a conversation with you as my bishop about my vocation? May I please have a conversation about my conscience that led me to go to your predecessor to get permission to do this work? May I please have that conversation before you require me to step away from that work? Taylor, you know how many conversations he allowed me to have with him about that? 0.
What about dialogue? All the talk about dialogue and accompaniment.
So the bottom line is, the next step will be excommunication altogether, because they'll say, oh, well, you see, Father Frank is still talking to the media and he's still calling himself Father Frank and whatnot. They ought to just do what they want to do quickly. It's like Jesus said to Judas, what you have to do quickly, so we can get on with things. But the next steps here are really very simple. We continue doing the good pro-life work that the church itself has encouraged and thanked us for doing in many, many occasions. And the rest of it, they need to give me the clarity that is required for this, because I haven't been given any instructions one way or the other.
So I was thinking this is the end of the road, laicization, defrocking. You're saying that this is not the end of the road, that
right.
Ultimately they're going to hang the scarlet letter of E on you, excommunicated. That's what you think is going to happen?
I think so eventually. I think that's what they want to do. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.